Direct from Paris, a magnificent 8-piece, antique, French, 950 sterling silver tea set by one of France's premier French silversmiths, Boin-Taburet, plus 6 Fabergé Imperial Egg collection espresso cups and saucers in fine Limoges porcelain, circa late 1890s. In the annals of French decorative arts, the name Boin-Taburet occupies a distinguished position as a symbol of luxury, technical mastery, and refined aesthetic sensibility. Revered among connoisseurs of antique silverware, the firm became synonymous with the revival and elevation of historical French styles in the late 19th century, particularly during the Belle Époque, a time characterized by optimism, cultural flourishing, and an appetite for the ornate. Through their dedication to traditional techniques and innovative interpretations of classical forms, Boin-Taburet became purveyors of excellence whose legacy endures in the collections of private collectors, museums, and royal households. The name Fabergé is synonymous with unparalleled luxury, exquisite craftsmanship, and royal opulence. Founded in 1842 by Gustave Fabergé, the House of Fabergé became the foremost jeweler of Imperial Russia. Renowned for their intricate designs, innovative techniques, and meticulous attention to detail, Fabergé's masterpieces transcended mere jewelry, becoming symbols of imperial grandeur and artistic genius. Among their most celebrated creations are the imperial Easter eggs, commissioned by the Russian Tsars Alexander III and Nicholas II. These eggs, crafted from precious metals and adorned with gemstones, enameling, and miniature surprises, represent the zenith of Fabergé's artistry. Among Boin-Taburet's many celebrated productions, their tea sets in 950 sterling silver stand out as paragons of elegance, function, and artistic innovation. The design language was often derived from 18th century French Rococo and neoclassical motifs, which were revived with a new intensity and exactitude. Swirling acanthus leaves, floral garlands, shell medallions, and mythological creatures adorned the surfaces, all executed in high relief with remarkable precision. The forms themselves were perfectly balanced, with handles and spouts elegantly integrated into the overall silhouette, and lids that fit with a satisfying precision that spoke to the technical expertise behind each component. The interiors of various pieces in Boin-Taburet tea sets were typically gilt with 24-karat gold, a technique both decorative and functional, as it protected the silver from tarnish and acidic contents. The juxtaposition of gleaming silver and glowing gold created a visual richness that was deeply appealing to the affluent clientele the firm attracted. One of the defining features of Boin-Taburet's work was their fidelity to historical models. In particular, their work was influenced by the French taste of the 18th century, which prized harmony, elegance, and richly ornamented design. Boin-Taburet's tea sets are thus often described as historicists, yet their quality and freshness of execution imbued them with a vitality that set them apart from mere pastiche. Their works did not merely mimic the past, they reanimated it. Boin-Taburet's reputation for excellence attracted not only the French elite, but also international patrons, including royalty. Their creations were acquired by aristocratic families across Europe and found pride of place in royal households. This patronage was more than ceremonial. It was a testament to the quality, prestige, and desirability of Boin-Taburet's creations. Being appointed as a supplier to royal courts was a rigorous process involving standards of perfection that few ateliers could meet. For Boin-Taburet, it was both a recognition and a challenge, a call to maintain their standard of excellence in every piece they produced. The Russian royal family were not merely patrons of Fabergé but passionate collectors, commissioning hundreds of pieces for personal use, diplomatic gifts, and state presentations. Tsar Alexander III initiated the tradition of the imperial Easter eggs in 1885, and his son Nicholas II continued the custom, presenting 2 eggs each year, one for his mother, the Dowager Empress Maria Fyodorovna, and one for his wife, Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna. Beyond the czars, Fabergé's clientele included European royalty, American industrialists, and wealthy aristocrats. King Edward VII of England, Queen Alexandra, and the Duchess of Marlborough were among the many who sought Fabergé's creations. Boin-Taburet's work was also widely acclaimed in international expositions, which were the preeminent stages for showcasing industrial and artistic innovation during the 19th century. The firm participated in several World's Fairs, where they garnered numerous awards and accolades. Most notably, at the 1889 World's Fair in Paris, the same fair that introduced the Eiffel Tower to the world, Boin-Taburet's creations received high honors. Their work was praised for its synthesis of historical accuracy and contemporary relevance, as well as for the sheer beauty and quality of the silverwork. These accolades served to further enhance their reputation and secure their place among the premier silversmiths of their era. What distinguished Boin-Taburet from other contemporary workshops was the holistic nature of their vision. They did not merely produce isolated objects, but rather ensembles, complete tea sets, table services, and toilet sets that created a unified aesthetic experience. These sets were often housed in custom-fitted, velvet-lined wooden cases, reflecting the care and attention given not just to the objects themselves, but to their preservation and presentation. This commitment to total design was rooted in a deeply held belief that beauty and utility could and should coexist. Boin-Taburet's commitment to quality did not diminish with the passing decades, but like many ateliers rooted in handcrafted production, Boin-Taburet eventually succumbed to the changing tides of industrialization and shifting aesthetic tastes in the early 20th century. However, their legacy is preserved in the museums and private collections that continue to celebrate the craftsmanship and artistry of their work. Institutions such as the Museum of Decorative Arts in Paris and the Victoria and Albert Museum in London house pieces by Boin-Taburet, recognizing them not only as functional objects, but as important cultural artifacts. Fabergé's excellence was also repeatedly acknowledged at international exhibitions, where its displays dazzled judges and the public alike. At the 1900 Paris World's Fair, Fabergé's showcase earned the firm a gold medal and the Legion of Honor. The Imperial Easter eggs remain Fabergé's most iconic creations, each a unique fusion of artistry, engineering, and personal significance. Of the 50 eggs made for the Romanovs, 43 have survived, scattered across museums and private collections worldwide. Each egg was a collaborative effort with Fabergé's workmasters such as Michael Perchin and Henrik Wigstrom overseeing different aspects of production. The level of detail was staggering. Some eggs took over a year to complete, with craftsmen laboring over microscopic engravings, flawless gem settings, and flawless mechanical movements. The antique market for Boin-Taburet tea sets remains robust, with collectors seeking out examples that bear the firm's signature maker's marks, often accompanied by French silver hallmarks indicating the 950 purity and a specific assay office. Provenance, condition, and the completeness of the set all affect value, but even individual pieces command high prices due to their rarity and historical significance. These tea sets, like this amazing 8-piece set, are not merely utilitarian items. They are sculptures in silver, imbued with a sense of time, place, and purpose. In examining a Boin-Taburet tea set, one is struck not only by the richness of its ornamentation, but also by its architectural coherence. At Online Silver Store, we pride ourselves on being able to offer you the highest quality, French antique sterling silver products at the best prices available, both online and here in Paris. We regularly monitor both the local antique market and the international online market to ensure we offer you the best value for money, with flexible, interest-free payment plans and 100% buyer protection. Buy with confidence.